All right, hey Steve and Jessica, just wanted to put this together for you. Sometimes a picture is worth 1,000 words, and a YouTube video is gold. Um, so we were on vacation. We spent time. We looked over. We talked about a lot of things, and there's some things we had to make a decision with. Just going back to your drawing, I numbered these, and we can address them however. But the first point was the height. What I had originally drawn, what Sharon and I talked about, is the height of the family room and this back wall. I know we talked in the meeting, you talked about keeping it at 9 foot and then going up with a vault ceiling. We'd like to see something, if you're going to be putting together exterior elevations, about a taller. Originally, I told you maybe we wanted to go with an 11-foot back wall here, and then probably like I would think a shed dormer roof coming back this way to get that extra height and get that extra light on this back wall right here. And then we're talking about, on the lower of the back walls, a set of windows with a space, kind of like something like, here's the lower window. I'm going to move my camera. Drywall space, and then a smaller, higher window up top. A series of whatever, something like that. Or originally, I just used some clip art from the program I was using, and it showed kind of like an arch window here. And I don't know that I'm crazy about one big arch window, because that's going to be really expensive. So that's what we're kind of looking for on the back wall right here, if we can see some kind of variations of that. Number two, the height of the basement. We talked about it, and Steve, you threw out a lot of good options there. We're really leaning towards going with the lookout basement, and with that comes the added steps. So we understand that, but I think that's the way we're leaning. And if you're going to be putting together exterior elevations, I think we'd like to take a look at that and plan on doing the lookout basement as opposed to the other things we talked about. Some other things here we talked about. What we got? We want to move the dishwasher to the center of the island. We want to move the trash to the north end of the island. We want to move the range to the north. Let me see. Yeah, move the range to the north wall. Move the fridge to the corner. And yes, we definitely want to go with the sink and a window here. I know we were kind of back and forth on that, but as of right now, that's our final answer. And we'd like to see what that looks like. Okay, where are we at here? This is just the framer and me thinking ahead of time. That's probably not too significant, but what the roof line was going to look here. We see that you broke up, this straight line, which, it was kind of monotonous and ugly for having one. It looked like probably a big, huge billboard, but just curious your thoughts on that, and eventually what the roof line is going to look like. Also, with this window by the sink, I'm thinking possibly box window, maybe something of the sort, sticking out a little bit, a little wider shelf space on that window. Also, the bookshelves up here, we don't want them. We don't want the bookshelves there, the bookcase. We want to stick a window in there. And, maybe not 3 across here. I'm not sure. Maybe 2, and then 1 over here. But that's our final answer for now on that. We also talked about a seat in the master shower, possibly. We're kind of undecided what that might look like, and your thoughts on that. The front elevation we talked about, if there's something that, maybe we can do a little different. I think right now, I didn't get a copy of that exterior elevation, but I will send a picture of what I think, some ideas. I know Sharon was talking about, combining this all under one gable here, this portion possibly, or just this portion from here to just past the door, all one big gable there, and then breaking off a smaller gable here. I don't know. We'd like to see some possible different options on that front elevation. And then back here we talked about switching the mudroom and the pantry and keeping that stairway exiting to the outside. And I think that's what we want to do. We want to switch the mudroom and the pantry and have that staircase coming out the side there. So, and then that'll put the entryway over here somewhere, and then need be, if we have to put a ramp down this way, we'll put a ramp down this way. But I think that just about covers it. So I just thought it would be quicker and easier to throw this out. Let me know if you have any questions, and look forward to talking to you guys again. Bye.